Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and this is a scan for Thursday, November 8th, 2012. Well, how about that market yesterday? Well said, and booyah to you too, Mr. Kramer. I don't know if it means anything or not as far as where we're headed for the near future, but who knows? Speaking of the near future, we're looking at the futures here. Pretty flat right now, but let's take a look at the VIX. It shot up pretty good yesterday, didn't it? Up over 19, kind of high, but not all that really spectacular. We can take a look at back in May and June of this year. We were up around 26 or so. But where we're headed, nobody knows. But let's get going with our scans. First, take a look at our current open positions. Amazon, we're right at the break even. It had a move in our direction yesterday, at least for a while. Is it going to continue there? It had a little aftermarket pop here, but nothing spectacular to speak of. Chipotle, our little mini disaster here. Actually, we got about $100 back on it yesterday. It was down here. It was down around. Well, maybe we didn't get. Maybe got about $50 yesterday back on it. We'll have to see where it goes. A little aftermarket activity here, but still looking. At least looks like it will probably open at about the low of yesterday. Google, that was pretty sweet yesterday. It's up to $307 here, and the max we can get is $341. So, barring any weird activity, I'm going to be closing that today, and it looks like, based on the aftermarket activity, if it opens there, it's going to open at the low. So I'll be bailing on that today. Let's run through our A+ list. Take a look at Apple. Apple just continues to confound me as it is taking one of the biggest diggers I think I've seen in quite a while, especially in this stock. Just continues to dive. It's like a submarine. Amazon, we're in that. Baidu. Let's see, we're in a downtrend. Actually, Baidu had a bit of an, well, it opened down, but at least it closed up a little bit yesterday. And it's looked like it may be headed up. A little concerned about this long term here, though. I don't see any hookup in the stochastic for the long term, which is what I'd like to see. So nothing going on there. The fertilizer guys, still pretty flat. That's a big drop. That's a pretty big drop here for a gap on an open. But still a lot of indecision in that the price didn't really close very far from the open. We got some indecision here, no momentum. Stochastics just aren't giving us anything there either. Chipotle, we already looked at that. Salesforce. Yeah, we didn't get any movement below the low of the previous day here, so we're still waiting to see what's going to happen here, and probably a good idea too because we have a pretty flat moving average up here. Let's take a look at gold. I know this isn't the gold futures, but it sort of tracks the gold futures, and there was quite a range yesterday, but closed very close to the open. And that is sort of a reversal looking pattern there. That particular candlestick. I'm not a candlestick expert, but I'm not sure if that's like a hammer or what it is, but it definitely is a reversal type of a indicator. But we'll see what happens. It could reverse and then reverse again the very next day. You never know about this one. Google, we looked at that. MasterCard, still in an uptrend. This is kind of an interesting percent K. It's not a real strong hookup, but at least it's meeting up with D right in the range where we may have an entry. So a move above the previous bar might indicate a place to get in a strong uptrend or in a strong trend, looking for the stochastic to at least get into below 45 in an uptrend and above 55 in a downtrend. Not seeing either one at the moment, but if we get a little positive activity today, this may be a good candidate, and so therefore I am going to add it to my watch list for today and see what happens. Not a real strong candidate, but not too bad. Price line still hanging in up there. Not sure if it's, like we mentioned, going to fill this gap. Let's look for bigger gaps. You know, we had a bigger gap here, and it eventually did fill it. So when we see this start to move down, and we do have a hook down here, are we going to come down here and fill this gap? I'm not feeling real confident about this one at this time. Just not yet. It may be a mistake, but I'm just going to wait. Panera Bread, still not doing anything. It's just sitting here and doing absolutely nothing. I put an alert in here. I wanted to see if it was going to move above here. I may put an alert in here to see if it's going to move below there. It's making some fairly decent range during the day, but I'm not seeing anything developing here. And we come down here and we hit this 50 moving average. Is that going to be like a support point, and is it going to start moving back up again from there? I don't know. I really don't know. This percent K hook down here is not giving me a lot of confidence about that, but we'll see. It's got time yet. And basically that's it. It's a short one today. Hopefully, well, I wouldn't say hopefully. I'm actually a little bearish right now, so I'm looking for possibly another move down today. Whether we get that or not, I don't know. That's what I'm looking for. Here's our futures as of 6:10 in the morning, Eastern time. So we have a while yet before the market opens. Okay, so that's it for today. Thanks for watching and happy trading.